Another one? An- Another one? Another lawsuit? What did I miss? Nah, bro, look, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not. I don't want to see nobody getting. Oh, if you did this to yourself, was a person, bro. Like, it's not even funny, really. It's insane to see somebody sue somebody for defamation in a rap beef and then get hit with a copyright infringement lawsuit. Now, I gotta look into it. All I know is that it's for the What Did I Miss video. And I think the particular part that they're talking about is where all the guns are laid out. And I remember specifically, when we looked at that from the Iceman video, whatever the hell it was. I remember specifically being like, bro, and not to hint that I was thinking he would get sued. No, I absolutely was not. I was just thinking that it was a little awkward to have guns laid out on the ground when you talking about you afraid for your life, right? So, or something happened, the beef is causing you emotional harm and you're afraid and all of that, and then you got guns laid out in the video. It's kind of crazy to me. But let's go ahead and look into this a little bit. I don't have any other the paperwork or anything like that. I would love to do a little bit more of that. Like, I try to find some of the dockets and stuff like that, but we're not lawyers over here, man. I love to read the things, but I never claim to be a lawyer or anything like that. If you guys know where I could find that stuff, like as soon as it pops up, let me know in the comments. And if I got to pay for it or something like that, I could probably just do that and we could read that. But Drake accused of brazen and extensive copyright infringement over What Did I Miss video. Photographer Gabriel Galimberti. Do I know this person? See, and this is another thing I want to say. Hold on, let me look this up. This is another thing I want to say. Gabriel. Okay. Okay. Photographer claims Drake copied his Ameriguns series. Okay, so he has a series called Ameriguns. So Gabriel Galimberti. No, I don't know who this is, but here's the thing. This is something that the average person wouldn't know, right? So watching that video, unless you're highly, into art, or, you know what I'm saying? You just know, like when you see certain artists like Warhols, you know what I'm saying? Or Banksy, maybe something like that. If you see these artwork, these pieces of art, you know when you see it, like, okay, that's that artist. People like myself, I would have never known that was another artist's work that was being, what do I want to say, like depicted or interpreted, I guess. I would have never known that. So I think maybe that's even something that, like, Drake as an artist, because I don't even think Drake is that artistic to say, I want to use the Ameriguns layout and we gonna do it like that. Whoever did it probably is the one who you should be looking at, like, bro, he ain't had no input on that, or maybe I don't know, maybe he did, but whoever set that up is the ones that we should be trying to figure out, why in the hell would you infringe on something that's so known in the art space? Like, if it's that known in the art space, why would you do that? My bad. I'm ranting. Drake has been accused of copyright infringement in connection with the video for his Iceman era track, What Did I Miss? In a complaint filed in a California court on November 12th and viewed by Complex, photographer Gabriel Galimberti, hopefully I am saying that name correctly, alleges that imagery in the video, specifically the arrangement of pew-pews on the ground, I think I've said it a couple times already, with Drake on the right side of the frame, constitutes an unauthorized copy of his own I need to see this.
bad you suffering.
I mean, even down to the pool. I think there's a pool in that video, but the pool and then this layout is just crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, now is there a car in there too? It's definitely not a flamethrower. It's definitely not a flamethrower, but wow. Okay, so now I get it. I get why there's this. Okay. Ameriguns, as detailed in the docs, features portraits of firearm owners posing with their pew-pews in 2021. The project led to Galimberti being honored with the World Press Photo Award. The lawsuit concerns defendants' willful, brazen, and extensive unlawful infringement of plaintiff's exclusive copyright in his photographic portrait image contained within the project entitled The Ameriguns, which was created by the plaintiff, Gabriele Galimberti. Lawyers for the Italian photographer write the 13-page complaint that Galimberti's iconic and highly distinctive photography style embodied in the original work was lifted, stolen, completely stolen by defendants to set the scene of his music video for the song What Did I Miss? Is both an egregious violation of federal law and an affront to plaintiff, his livelihood, his legacy, and to photographers everywhere. So here's the thing though, right? Like, so and that's why I say keen eyes that know things like this probably already thought that. They're like, yo, like if I knew Gabriel, I keep saying Gabriel, I don't know if that's his name, but if I knew this artist and I seen that What Did I Miss video and I go, damn, he did a Drake video? Like, why this nigga can't even call me and tell me he did a Drake video? What the? So then to come to find, he like, bro, I didn't do that. And they're like, oh. So it becomes one of those things where it's like, excuse me, shout out to Viviana. You have such distinctive art that when it's seen, it's recognized. So it's like, I didn't get paid for that. That, however many millions of views that got on YouTube and how it's been circulated and you know, the amount of attention that it's received, that artist has received nothing. So it makes it seem like artists aren't important anymore if you can just take what they do and completely mirror it and copy it and not add anything to it, right? You're not adding anything, you're just taking it and making it your own, which is definitely infringing. The complaint goes on to argue that the firearm imagery in Drake's video is so clearly a copy that associations were quickly made between the two works on social media. See, look, I'm just not there. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people who know art would have seen that immediately and was like, yo, he's either you did the work or he's copying. Deeper into the docs, Galimberti's lawyers further argue that this is particularly troubling for several reasons, pointing to the photographer's involvement with the Balenciaga campaign that was made the subject of false allegations. Oh, that's him? I don't even like saying that name, that fashion house. I don't even like saying that name. If you know, you know. Like, but I wouldn't be saying that name out loud regularly. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, comment, what did I miss? It's not funny. It's really not funny. But that name, oh God, I don't even want to go. We can get the rabbit hole. We can go down a rabbit hole with that, but that's this guy? I remember, you know, sidetrack, I've watched, you know what I'm saying, different videos, conspiracy videos, all this stuff. This whole thing about them with these kids, bro, has been all over, fam. Like, it's not a secret. They do it in plain sight. They be doing weird stuff. The imagery is crazy. I mean, it is like, how is this considered art in any kind of way? But if he did, I'm backing off that, bro. It's nasty work. It's the nastiest. But then what I was going to say, that adds a whole nother layer to it. It's like, bro, you see what this guy was alleged to be glorifying, and then you use his art Come on, dog. This is nasty, bro. Nasty. And listen, and a lot of people might not, like I said again, the majority of people might not even make the connection because you just don't know. But then when you figure it out, you go, oh, ew, right? Gallimberti, in fact, claims that the controversy and his ultimate vindication were key in the messaging behind Drake's video. Wait, why? Vindication. So the involvement in a campaign that was made subject of false allegations. Vindication. How did he get vindicated? This leads to the mention of Drake's own legal action involving Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us diss. Did he sue? He was vindicated. Did this guy sue? Who did he sue? God, man, there's so much information here that I want to know. Plaintiff was ultimately publicly vindicated. Plaintiff was ultimately publicly vindicated in a defamation lawsuit abroad related to false accusations arising from the Balenciaga, damn it, I hate saying that name, advertisement. During the initial B scandal, media articles, website posts, and news segments would display plaintiff's photographs from the Ameriguns project alongside plaintiff's photos from the B ad, giving Kendrick Lamar's lyrics directed as calling the defendant Graham a PDF, which is literally the connection I just made, and defendant Graham's now dismissed defamation lawsuit on information and belief. Defendant Graham sought to imply that he, like the plaintiff, would be publicly exonerated. Oh my God. So he thought he was being deep. Pause. So he thought he was being deep. He's like, I'm going to use this artist that sued whoever. I'm not even sure who he sued, but he sued and won. Drake sued and lost. Obviously, the video came out way before the What Did I Miss video came out way before the Drake's case was dismissed. So I'm sure there was some like subtle note where he was trying to be deep to make it seem like I'm gonna win my case like this guy won his case. Oh my God, bro. This is nasty work. Gallimberti is seeking damages for what he says is a forced and unauthorized association of his work with Drake's video, which he believes has negatively impacted the guilty by association. If they think I work with you and you're considered to be a certified PDF, and I've already been, which is nasty, again, already been associated with PDF stuff that I said that, bro, basically he's saying that he got out from up under that. You negatively impacted my work, bro. And it's not my work. I didn't do that for you. Crazy, man. This is really crazy. This is crazy. Which he believes has negatively impacted the integrity of his work and his reputation. Complex has reached out to reps for Drake for comment. I'm sorry. This story may be updated. Also named as defendants in the complaint are OVO Sound, Republic. So he's suing you. Oh my God, bro. He's suing UMG too. Oh my God, bro. It's like Drake is just becoming more hassle or more work than like reward in a sense. So now we just got out of our shit. You and some other shit with Stake and what's the other? He got like what 3 or 4 lawsuits going on right now. Now we're getting sued because you used somebody else's work. They suing us. Do they have a case? I don't know if they have a case. Lawyers in the comments. Does he have a case? Does he have a chance of winning this? I'm not sure. But again, here's the Ameriguns video, and then where is... And then this is the Drake stuff. Hold up. Come on, bro. I'm trying to show y'all too, bro. Look. I mean, it's not like you don't know. This is a terrible picture, but it's by the pool and it's the guns. This is a terrible picture. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments, man. I think that I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know if this guy actually has a case or not. Like if he could win. I wonder if there's some sort of leeway, loopholes. The guns aren't turned in the same direction. The pool is slightly in a different spot. Like if there's any way where he, gets out from under this. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Hype the video. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.